So you're looking for a great drone under $1,000. Well, you're spending quite a few bucks there, so you better make the right decision. This is why this video is gonna be helpful. I handpicked a few of my top drones under $1,000 and kind of ordered them how I consider them to be best. And you'll see the number one at the end of the video. And spoiler alert, it's not the DJI. You also have the full article in the description with the videos for going more in depth for each of these drones you might like. Also the pros and cons of each. The SKYDIO 2 is probably the most expected follow-me drone for sports. However, it's much more than that, coming with some considerable improvements over the previous version. It's on the last spot on this list mainly because I really don't think any of these drones are better than the other, and I found the SKYDIO 2 to be quite specifically made for sports, and the following features, so it's not perfectly suited as a professional camera drone. The footage is absolutely great, don't get me wrong, it's just not perfectly made for things like weddings and making money out of your drone as the others are. It is really special thanks to its unparalleled obstacle avoidance though. The 22-minute battery life is quite good too. The range of this drone is about 1 kilometer, and you'll also have to pay extra for the type of controller you want, if you don't want to stick with just your phone all the time. So that's one of the reasons it didn't make it higher on the list. The SKYDIO has 6 sensor cameras all over it, so it will avoid obstacles like no other drone. If obstacle avoidance and close proximity flying is what you're looking for, then don't look further. There's nothing that gets even close to this. The camera records in 4K 60p and it's quite well stabilized. The footage looks great, but this drone is oriented more towards people who want to do things automatically, with a decent manual control too. The PARROT ANAFI is, in my opinion, one of the best drones you can get, actually closer to $500, because of its high quality build, awesome zoom features and overall very capable camera. Considering PARROT is one of the main competitors for DJI and has a strong history of high product quality and drone manufacturing, it's safe to say the quality level of the product is something that becomes a big advantage. This quadcopter is nothing short of being a fully fledged professional drone, able to take 16 or 21 megapixel photos in RAW format, while also capable of shooting 4K super stable video. Another reason why this drone is in the number one spot is that the camera can turn 90 degrees above to take absolutely original shots that no other drone is currently capable of. It may not have optical sensors in front to avoid obstacles, but it still comes with the optical stabilization at the bottom that helps it land better and fly more stable close to the ground. The 2-axis gimbal does an amazing job at stabilization, although the drone's in the first place is slightly better in terms of that. The drone battery lasts up to 25 minutes in perfect conditions and can fly for 2.5 miles in range. My full list with all these drones, their pros and cons, and the individual video reviews is down in the description. It's an article that I update more frequently than these videos, so you better check it to see if there are any new drones on the list. The HUBSAN ZINO 2 is a drone that's the follow-up version from the original HUBSAN ZINO, which is the absolute winner by far as the best drone under $300. The HUBSAN ZINO 2 is pretty high on this list and might get even higher because it's really cheap for what it can do. It also made it in my under 500 drone video category, although it currently costs about $600. But this is an amazing price still, for such an exquisite drone with these incredible specs. I'll have to test it myself and review it on this site. You can also check my original HUBSAN ZINO review right here in the corner. We're talking about 4K 60fps recording and the 3-axis gimbal, great GPS stability, 8km range and 32 minutes battery life. It records at 100 megabits per second, and guess what? It supports ND filters that are easily detachable, perfect for professionals. Another interesting feature the HUBSAN 2 features is the detachable gimbal. This modular system means you can update it in the future with maybe another camera release. So don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell notification icon if you want to be notified whenever I first post the new review for the HUBSAN ZINO 2. Overall, a super great contender on this list, maybe even better than the ones following. This top is not to be taken in order necessarily. It's not a clear winner situation like in my video with the top drones under $300. Number 2, the DJI MAVIC Air is truly a drone with impressive technology and flight sensors that make you think how did they manage to fit so much stuff in such a small package. The image quality is stellar, on par with the MAVIC Pro, but you're getting everything in an even smaller and more modern package. There are even more flight modes combined to what the DJI Spark had. This makes it one of the more complete drones under $1,000 with almost no compromise. We're talking about a 23-minute battery life, a range of 4 kilometers and a 3-axis stabilized gimbal. Everything in a lightweight, easy to carry package. and the price is quite well under $1,000. It's lighter than most drones on this list, and this is a big advantage for many people. And on the number 1 spot we have the AUTEL Evo, which was a complete surprise to me, as before knowing what it does, I expected it to be another DJI copycat with the performance of the original MAVIC Pro, but at higher prices. But I couldn't be more wrong. The drone comes with a 7 km range, a 4K 60p camera, solid, stable 3-axis gimbal, and a 30-minute battery life. It's a really well-made drone by one of the leaders in the industry. It's pretty much an upgrade from the original MAVIC Pro, but much cheaper than the MAVIC 2, and is definitely not as portable as the MAVIC Air. But I would say it still has a great potential to be on top of this list, and the perfect camera drone for the money. Another favorite feature of mine is the really nice controller that comes with a built-in 3-inch screen that shows you what you're filming. It's so useful not really having to connect your phone to the controller and be able to take a quick shot when you need it. The quality and small form factor of the transmitter is also a plus. I recommend you go and read my entire article with these drones and more of their specs, and a bonus one at the end that will certainly surprise you since it can be used while raining. Also, hit the like button to help me with the algorithm, and don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below, because I want to know which of these drones you like best. If you're still undecided what to buy, I do recommend you check the drone tool down in the description, where you can sort drones by price, battery life, range and so on, and you get everything recommended in the table next to it. If you like drones in general and don't know where to start, you can visit DronesGator's homepage and it will guide you to the respective categories where you can learn a lot more about drones in general or about specific models. If you want to see more videos like this, it would help a lot if you'd like this video for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. I post about 3 times per week. If you want, you can watch the related video right here, the next recommended video right here, and you can subscribe to DronesGator easily if you click on my face right now. I usually post buyer guides for drones in general, individual reviews, photography and videography tips, and so on. So thanks for watching and see you later, alligator.